This is the biggest working theme park in hardcore Minecraft, with the largest roller coasters which actually work, and other working rides. But first I have to clear out an area for the theme park, which we can easily do by causing a massive forest fire.
Oh wait, these are one of the new dogs. Yeah, nothing happened here.
And now we can flatten out the area. With that, the area is fully clear. But before we make the actual rides, I'm gonna make an outline of the entire theme park. And the outline is done. Well, except these 2 blocks, which I forgot to place. With that being said, the outline is officially done. But now I need to make the entrance of the park. So I hopped into a creative test word and started designing. I want this archway to look like a medieval castle. By the way, these videos take me a lot of time to make. So consider subscribing. It's completely free and it also helps me out. And this is the final design I came up with. I just made a simple archway with 2 towers, which makes it perfect for the theme park. But now I have to build it in this hardcore world. This build is mainly made out of 2 blocks. The first one being light gray concrete, and I can get all the concrete I need from this duplicator. Now let's see if it works. It does. Moving on, the second block is terracotta, so I decided to dig up clay from this drained out river. And after smelting all the clay into terracotta, I started making the archway. And now we can move on to the next step, which is to build the actual rides in the theme park. But first I'm gonna design the rides in a separate creative world. We can start working on the first ride. So first I'm gonna try to build a carousel. And if you somehow don't know what that is, it's basically a horse tornado. Making the carousel itself isn't the hard part, but making it work is. But luckily for me, I'm a redstone genius, so I came up with this design. Let me just add the horse. Oops, my bad. Alright, now we have a fully functioning carousel. Now that the redstone is functioning correctly, therefore we can start building the actual carousel. And this is the final design I came up with. Now I'm gonna make this in my hardcore world. So first I'm gonna make these small rides, and then we're gonna move on to the large roller coasters. Now I'm gonna try to make a jumper swing. I'm pretty sure I'm doing this correctly. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Now let's see if it works. It doesn't go as high as I expected, but at least it works. But now we just need to finish off the tower. And there we go, now we have a working jumper. And for some reason we can see the Big Ben from right here. But now we can move on to the second step, which is to build the actual roller coasters. And unfortunately, I'm not an architect, so my designs won't be the best. Or should I say safe? Oh, that wasn't part of the plan. This time I'm pretty sure it's gonna work. Yep, as expected. And I think I should add a second 90-degree drop in this roller coaster other than this one. So that actually looks pretty good. Lastly, we just need to join it to this part. Now before I make this in the hardcore world, I'm gonna test it out on some test dummies. So I got a random person right here, and if I put him in the minecart, no, get in the minecart. Alright, now that he has willingly stepped into the minecart, we can start. And there comes the first 90-degree drop. Wait, what? Why did he stop? Oh, I forgot to place a torch. And other than that, the roller coaster worked perfectly. So we can build it in the hardcore world. Alright, first we need a lot of yellow wool. So let me just get these yellow flowers. Now we just dye and shear them. This is definitely not gonna be enough, so I'm gonna build a wool farm. Let me just get the materials, and now we start building. I'm going to make a lot of these farms because I at least need 4 stacks of wool. So the farms are done, and all of the loot should end up in this chest. And now we just need to AFK here. And while we wait, I'm gonna collect the other blocks. So we need a lot of rails. And if I don't want to waste 24 hours of my life AFKing at the iron farm, I'm gonna make a rail duplicator. I'm pretty sure I'm doing this correctly. It should start working. Wait, what? Oh, now it's working. And I'm gonna make a wall here so the rails fall into the hoppers. Alright, these should be more than enough. In the meantime, I should have a lot of yellow wool. This should be enough. And now we can start making the roller coaster. And I'm actually making this from a saved schematic. I'm gonna keep building this until Well, until that happens. Alright, that should surely be enough. Now we can start building again. And right now it looks like this roller coaster is floating. So to fix this problem, I'm gonna add small supports like this. Nope. Like this, all over the roller coaster. And there we go, the roller coaster is finally complete. But now we need to make the second one. And for this one, I'm gonna start off by using lime wool. And the supports will be made out of yellow wool and rails. Next, I want this roller coaster to go this way, and this roller coaster will mostly be the same as the previous one, except some small details. Now I'm gonna make a 90-degree drop right here, and I might have accidentally built the entire roller coaster, but what makes it different is that it has a loop. Lastly, we just need to test it out. Alright, so I got a random person 2 right here, and right now I don't think he likes this ride. Oh! That was definitely not intended. Jokes aside, since the passenger actually survived with only a few minor damages, that means it's completely safe to build. And with that, the roller coasters are complete. That means we can move on to the final ride, which is going to be dodging cars. And if you don't know what that is, I don't know what to tell you. And this thing is mostly made out of green and yellow concrete. But luckily, I have a lot of leftover from my previous build. Oh yeah, that should be more than enough. Now let's start building. And the final ride is complete. Damn, this theme park is looking terrible. I feel like it's missing something. This looks much better than what we had previously. Now we can move on to the final step of this entire build, which is to add details. Firstly, we're gonna make an ice cream truck. Then I'm gonna make a small food stall. Lastly, a small shop. Now there's one last thing to do, which is to plant trees all around the theme park. With that being said, the theme park is finally done.